Good morning, guys. How are we all doing? Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Hope we've all had a fantastic week. I am Dan from Trading with Dan. This is our Bitcoin morning update. So if you guys wouldn't mind smashing that like button, we shall go straight over to our Bitcoin 4-hour chart. So yeah, Bitcoin on the 4-hour looking very good up here. Looking like we are forming another bull flag similar to the bull flag we formed here and then catapulted our way up. Well above, holding well above our $53,000 level, and obviously similarly even higher above our $50,000 level. Both levels that if we back test will be fine for price action. Obviously it's the weekend. I mean, we sideways weekend price action is usually what I expect. But yeah, things obviously looking quite good here. If we do want to extrapolate a flagpole just to see roughly where it could take us, I mean pretty much take us just within a whisker of our all-time high, and pretty much on the all-time highs minus obviously this little bit of extra squeeze to the upside. So yeah, looking pretty good. Obviously it would take us to clean through 58,500, which I think would take us take the market full bullish, and for certain would change the title of my videos. But yeah, obviously looking good here. Altcoins not doing too well in the context of a further threatening upside move in Bitcoin. So you can see Ethereum kind of struggling here. Maybe over the weekend when we do see that range in price action, we will see altcoins recover against Bitcoin. But ultimately they're going to follow Bitcoin dollar value, just probably not be able to keep up. If we do look at that Ethereum USD, you can see broken above this resistance and currently struggling to take out this high. But yeah, we are in a level, we are at a dollar value where we can expect acceleration. The market is just concentrated on Bitcoin at the moment and where it is going. Probably on the ETF news. The jobs number did come in weaker today, as I believe I said in yesterday's video. It was going to. I think the ADP was telegraphing, the ADP report, ADP employment report was telegraphing that. But yeah, so there was no real surprise there. But also don't remember, just like CPI, which is a manipulated number, which is also used for GDP. It's just a crazy manipulated system. But CPI is a manipulated number. The jobs number also is. There is a birth-death model which they use to manipulate the stats. There is a labour force participation rate, which they don't really talk about, which is decreasing, which kind of fudges the numbers a little bit. So it's a fully manipulated figure. Even with GDP, they don't use CPI, they don't use PPI, they use a different inflation number that isn't as high. Obviously, I mean, out of the three they could use, they use the one that just is the lowest, because they are basically polyp bureau number market manipulators. So anyway, so yeah, jobs number came in worse, but obviously we all know bad news is good news, because it just means more liquidity and continued easing, because that is basically what these markets live off. Literally, they live off. Without it, they die. But the stock market, as you can see though, is a good close for this week. A clear move above all this price action, above this resistance. Obviously we did fall back into the old resistance, and obviously we're hopefully going to hold this as new support. But yeah, this is constructive. We can hold in this range, and then build our confidence, climb our wall of worry into next week, into Q4, and then yeah, we'll have a little mini reflation trade and a nice little crack up boom, and yeah, we can just keep that music going. We can keep the punch bowl, as Alan Greenspan would say. Keep the punch bowl, not remove it just as the party's got started. Basically add more alcohol to the punch bowl as the party gets going, which is literally the opposite of what Alan Greenspan said. But just forget Bubble Man, Alan Greenspan, and Helicopter Ben. We all basically know what these Fed chairs and this financial system is all about. So yeah, that all being said, not really much else to look at here. It is a weekend, very strong closers for crypto, good closers for the stock market in the context of what has been going on. So yeah, not looking too bad. We'll look at those stochastics. 4 hour having a very nice bullish reset here on the basis price action is hovering at the highs and this is coming down. Slight trend line coming in, so maybe we get a squeeze up. The 10 hour is just see how the 12 hour load up instantly. Just the 10 hour won't. Maybe because the 10 hour is not as popular as say like a 4, maybe even 8 will load quicker. 8, 12 and daily, maybe because it's just it's just not a popular number. Maybe they have some sort of settings where they allocate whatever speed or memory to the ones that people use more. Maybe that is why. Anyway, 10 hour looking like it wants to turn up. So obviously a slight bullish reset in that. Also 12 hours coming down at the moment. Daily looking to turn down. From a high level, and then obviously we've got our Wonder Boy time frames. We've got 2-day flying up there, 3-day moving up, lots of room to run. 5-day turn back up after obviously this is a bullish reset, and weekly, weekly has turned back up, so it can hold up here. Bi-weekly looking great with a lot of room to run, and monthly I think will turn up eventually. Well, eventually providing price action keeps doing what we expect, but yeah, we'll have that on our side eventually. But yeah, all in all, looking good. Yeah, so not much else to say. There will be no video tomorrow morning because I am off to Chester with some mates for it's actually a night out I organised anyway with some of my friends, but another one of my friends has hijacked it as his birthday night out, so it's fine. The more the merrier. But yes, there won't be a video. Maybe I'll post some if there's some wild shenanigans. I'll maybe post some videos in the chat, and so you guys can see what Trading Dan is getting up to in his downtime. But anyway, remember, this is not a financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Always do your own research, and I shall speak to you guys on Monday. That's it. Sunday tomorrow on Monday.